1051.
Power 1051 is the Breakfast Club. We have a special young lady in the building today.
Hey!
Now, Charlamagne says that you guys are just friends, but he hangs your naked picture on the wall.
That's not a naked picture. It's a picture of her in a bikini.
If I see more body than clothes,
I
it's
don't
naked.
like that picture. I have to give you a better one, okay?
That's
if you're
just
going to put a
motivation.
picture of me in the studio for everyone to see, I want to show
Now,
a
Charlamagne's
little
supposed
more.
to be like your brother. Diego doesn't have pictures of you like that hanging up, right?
Listen, I like bikini shots. You see, I got Diamond up there. I got LaLa. I had
But you wanna
Melanie Fiona.
smash
Somebody took it
Diamond.
down. I don't want to smash Diamond. That's
That's
the homie.
Diamond?
Yeah, that's
What are you talking
Diamond.
about? Been knowing Diamond since she was 14.
that stopped you before.
Yes, it has. What is wrong with you, you
hasn't.
pedophile?
No, it hasn't.
Envy Sandusky?
Well, LaLa is here. Good morning,
Oh my
LaLa.
gosh. Wow.
LaLa Anthony.
That's
Good
Diamond.
morning.
Good morning.
How is everything, LaLa?
Everything's good, thank you.
You've had a crazy summer.
I've had a crazy summer. A lot of traveling, a lot of moving around. I went to London for the Olympics. Then I went to Thailand. And then I just came back from Puerto Rico. So it's been really good. But a lot of fun, but work as well. But I'm happy to be back in New York for a while. I feel like I've missed New York.
How was the Olympic vibe in London?
Crazy.
You heard you got drunk and passed out on the hotel lobby.
Yes, there is some truth to that story.
Wow.
They just
There
left you
is.
there on the floor?
For a little while. That was after they won the gold. Isn't that what you're supposed to do?
Fred from Media Takeout had pictures with your dress all hiked up, but we told him not to put them on. We talked him out of it.
But
No,
Charlamagne
seriously.
does have it hanging up at home.
No, where are you getting this crazy stuff from?
But no, seriously, congratulations. I have been seeing you having a good time and
Yes.
everything on all the blogs. Now it's back to work.
Back to work, definitely back to work. I'm actually about to start shooting this movie called Baggage Claim with Paula Patton and Derek Luke.
Oh, nice.
So I'm excited about that. I start filming that in November.
And
Baggage
I
claim.
saw you in Think Like a Man as well.
Yes, Think Like a Man, and there's some other things.
Are you going to be in part 2?
brewing. If I make the edit cut, yes, I hope so. I want to be in part 2. I want to have a boyfriend in part 2. So let's see what happens.
All right,
What
now,
the hell is baggage claim?
Baggage Claim is a movie with Paula Patton and Derek Luke, which is a take on Everybody Works at the Airport. And
Got you.
if you know anybody who works at the airport, there's a lot of stories that happen behind
Absolutely.
the scenes.
So you
and stuff
find
like
find love around Terminal A.
that. Yeah, something like that.
Got you.
I get a lot of free stolen
Listen,
stuff.
it's Paula Patton. What more do you want? Okay, that should be enough right there.
And Derek Luke.
Yeah, and Derek Luke.
Now, Angela Yee always calls you up for advice. She's seems
Everyone
to be,
actually goes to LaLa for advice. She has a lot of female friends.
Right.
She's raising a son. She's in a successful marriage. She's an entrepreneur. Why wouldn't you, right?
Yeah, you're one of the few women on TV who's not a hoe who's winning. All the hoes are winning, but you're one of the few who's not a hoe who's
Charlamagne
winning.
thinks everyone's a hoe.
Charlamagne.
That's
So,
what the problem is.
can we open up our phone lines if anybody has advice or needs
Sure, but I
advice,
have a
should say?
question for Charlamagne. What do you consider a hoe?
Anybody that's had sex with more than one person.
More than one?
No. It's not more than one person. I think
I just want to know your definition of a hoe.
if any woman that is very promiscuous who's not truthful about it is a hoe to me.
So you can be promiscuous, but you just have to be
Just
truthful.
be honest. The world loves
So
an
you're a
honest
hoe
hoe.
if you're not honest about what you
The
do.
world loves an honest hoe. I'd rather have an honest hoe than a
So who's a
so-called
hoe?
lady who be
So who's a
lying.
hoe? Name some hoes.
Who's a hoe? Lauren Hill's a hoe.
Okay.
Lauren Hill's a hoe.
Who else is a hoe?
And if you say it, I'm going to punch you in your face.
I'm chilling.
Okay, good.
I'm just over here looking to the right.
Because my definition is different.
My definition is a little different, too.
What's your definition?
Of a hoe? I think a hoe is someone who has no morals and values when they do what they do.
I agree.
So
See,
I think a hoe is like
Right.
breaking up, like a man knows the person's married, messing with him, like stuff like that. I don't think a hoe is someone who sleeps around, because if you're single and you're enjoying yourself, that's kind of what you're supposed to
Well,
do.
you just defined why I think Lauren Hill is a hoe. Because she dated two married
All
men.
right.
She dated two married men and knew they were married,
I can't.
right?
can a man be a hoe? Is Charlamagne a hoe?
I think a man can be a hoe, but it's just society we live in.
Is
It's
Charlamagne
more,
a hoe?
it's,
Listen, I'm a self-proclaimed hoe.
I think Charlamagne's a hoe by
I think
accident.
Charlamagne. Can I be honest?
Go ahead.
Because I
Please
love him.
Go
I
ahead.
think Charlamagne is more talk than action.
No,
Very
no,
true.
no, no,
That's
no.
true.
That is
I
very
do.
true.
I do. I
So you don't think
honestly
he be knocking these girls down? He be
That is
saying
very true.
I don't think so.
That's very. I don't know. I don't talk about
So he's a
it.
lying hoe.
I don't talk about knocking down chicks though.
So Charlamagne wants to
What?
be a hoe, but he's
Listen.
not really one. He's an unsuccessful hoe.
Unsuccessful
Listen,
hoe.
the only way I even get boxed is if a girl just gives it to me, because it'll go over my head. I'll miss it. You know, you have to be very obvious with me, and by obvious I mean get naked and put it in my face.
Throw that G out.
Absolutely.
Throw that G out.
I'm just
and
telling
then after
you.
that, it's easy.
Throw that
Okay.
G out. LaLa's here. If you need advice, she's here. 800-585-1051. Phone lines are wide open. It's the Breakfast Club on Power 1051. It's Power 1051. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. LaLa's here. If you want to holler at her, we're using her advice today. 800-585-1051. And we have, what's your name, bro?
Yo,
Rare Parlay.
Rare Parlay. Rare. Okay.
What?
I don't know what his name is. But go ahead and ask LaLa whatever question you might have. She has great advice.
No, I just wanted to highlight LaLa right quick and see how the family doing, and just answer how she get the balance. Being a superstar with her and Melo and all that.
The word he said was balance. If you didn't know,
I
balance.
got it.
Okay.
Hey, how are you?
Yeah,
How do
I'm
you
just-
balance being a superstar, doing what you do,
Being a
and being with
superstar
Melo, and still being a mom and a wife?
I think you just prioritize. Like, I put my family first before everything else, and as long as they're taken care of, then everything else kind of falls into place after that.
Thanks, bro.
You hear that, homie? So when you're with your boyfriend, that's how you can balance it out properly.
Trish,
What?
Yes.
good morning. You need some advice from LaLa?
This is too much.
Yes, I do.
Go ahead.
I'm just calling to find out, how do you balance being a mom, a wife, and a businesswoman?
It is a balance, and if anybody tells you that it's easy, they're lying. You just kind of figure it out, and I make a list and what needs to be done, and I kind of just prioritize. As long as Cayenne and Mello are straight, then I kind of focus on everything else after that, but I put them at the top of the list, and then everything else kind of falls into place after that. But I also, I work a lot, and I'm okay with having my own career and being focused on my own thing and, living my life the way I want to, and I don't feel bad about that.
And I see you bring Cayenne with you a lot of places
Yeah,
that
bring
you
him
go.
wherever. Wherever
on,
I
okay?
can bring him, I definitely, bring him so he's around me. And as far as Melo's concerned, we have a great relationship as well, but we also have a life outside of our relationship.
Do y'all have time for sex now? Because at one point, you were saying you didn't even have
Hello?
time to have
Because I
sex.
Hold on.
hadn't seen him. I was in another state. Of course, if we're in the same state, in the same bed.
Got you.
And
Going down.
they still have Skype sex.
Yeah.
They're not together.
Yeah, sometimes.
Hello, who's
Actually,
this?
I think I got to start doing that a little more again.
Ree.
It's too much.
Ree, are you there, Ree?
Yes.
Holla at LaLa. You need some advice?
Yes.
LaLa's here for
Hey,
you.
Ree.
Hi, LaLa.
Hello.
Ree, what's your question?
How do you know if a guy is into you?
Oh, God.
What?
When his
What?
penis gets
Charlamagne.
hard, that's when you know.
What?
How do you- that's a good question.
That is a great question. What do
is.
you mean? How do you know if a guy is into you? I think
Yes.
you know if a guy is into you if you see him putting in that extra effort, and if you see him being willing to ditch his friends to be with you. Because
Right.
guys and their friends, it could get real tricky.
It's not an E for effort, it's an E for erection. That's when you know a guy is into you, when his penis gets hard.
Now, that's a true thing. Now, how
It
do you
is
know,
a true
How do you know
thing.
it's not just for the vagina, LaLa, and not really for the person?
It's all for the
Because
vagina.
you gotta make him wait a little bit.
That's
And
true.
if he's still
Yeah.
sticking around, you got to make him wait. You'll never really know, by the way.
Right.
Ree,
You'll never really know.
is there a guy that you like and you're trying to figure out if he likes you back?
Yeah.
Okay, so tell me, what are the things he's doing?
Elaborate.
Yeah, he texts me, but it seems like he don't text me enough, I want, like, the good morning, the good night text.
He doesn't
No.
call you though?
Oh, she wants
No.
she wants to dream. Life is all about the
Now,
buying and selling
LaLa,
the dream. She wants
if
to
a,
dream.
if a guy texts you but he doesn't
Call you. That's a problem.
can he be that into you?
Yeah, exactly. And I live
He
in
could be
Jersey.
into you,
He
but you
lives
got to
in
break
New
him
York.
out of that, because if you start that, that's going to be a trend. All of a sudden, it's a text and a BBM relationship, and you don't want that.
How old are you, Ree?
I'm 20.
Okay, she's 20.
Yeah, Ree, you need to hit him next time he hit you. Be like, hey, why don't you give me a call? Or are you
Right.
available? Can I give you a
Oh,
call now?
God.
Let's talk.
Then
Hold
I gotta,
on,
then I
Ree.
got, then I
Hold
gotta
on.
lie to my girl and say I'm going to the mailbox to call you. I ain't got time for all that.
That's
Keep
what y'all
texting.
do.
Lou,
Yes.
Yes, sir.
holla at LaLa.
Hey, how you doing, LaLa?
Hey, how are you, babe?
I'm all right. I was just calling to say, how do you balance your career and, like,
Oh
being
my
a
God, she's not a gymnast. Why is everything about balance?
Gabby Douglas.
You don't have to answer that again.
Okay, yeah. I just kind of, prioritize and make it work. You find the extra hours in the day. You just kind of make it work.
Thanks, Lou. Hold on. Hello?
You will leave him for the woman.
Hello? Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Hey, what's up? Who's this?
Hi, this is Tracy.
Tracy, holla at LaLa.
Tracy, you have some advice you want to ask LaLa for?
Yes. Hi, LaLa.
Hey, baby.
How are you?
Good.
Okay, so I know this is probably like a little left field, but I have a little issue with my boyfriend now.
Okay.
I mean, it's been very open that I like women and I like men. I've always been very.
Hey.
Okay, what's the question, Tracy?
So I've always been very upfront and honest about it, and so he knows this about me. He knows about my past with other women. Like, I've had girlfriends and stuff like that in the past.
Okay.
But he and I have been together now for about 2 years, and I mean, don't get me wrong, like the sex is really good, but I kind of want to spice it up a little bit. And
So what, do you
I
want to bring
asked,
a girl in the bedroom?
Yes, I asked him, if we could do like the threesome. I know some like bad women
Wait.
that would be down.
Dana, hold on. I don't know if LaLa can answer that. We got Dyson Poe here for that one.
We love you, Dana. Dana, we love your kind.
Dice, even better. What's up?
I was just joking. They are here, but LaLa, go ahead. She said, Dice, what up, Dice?
So, the thing is that I've asked him, and he is not comfortable with it.
What?
He's afraid
crazy.
that I'm going to leave him for the woman. So how do I get him to be more comfortable with it? Because I really want to do this, and I think it would be, like, awesome, but he's just, like, not comfortable with it. He thinks I'm going to leave him.
That's hard. I don't know the answer to that one.
But what advice
I'm
would
not
you...
an expert in threesomes.
But let's say one of your
I'm
friends came to
sorry.
you and asked you that question. She wants to have a threesome, but
I would just say, don't get yourself into something that, you don't want to deal with the repercussions after. It might sound good, but if he's that uncomfortable, you might open a can of worms you don't want to, deal with.
What kind of man is uncomfortable with having a threesome?
What do you mean?
I know, that's what I'm saying.
You need to
Like,
lick your
really?
finger
But you
and
gotta-
put it in his
but-
butt and see
no.
how he enjoys that.
Stop it.
That
Stop
might
it.
be the problem.
No,
Stop it.
But here's the thing, Charlamagne, what she's saying is she's been with women before, so he's worried that she's going to be attracted to that woman and leave him. I don't think it's the thing of a threesome. I think it's that he thinks she's going to leave for the woman.
And
because
maybe
he
loves her.
probably feels like she wants to be with a woman really badly, and she's using that.
exactly as an excuse.
Or maybe he just loves and doesn't want another girl, just loves his wife.
Well, you know what? If I was the guy in that situation, I would let her go ahead and do her thing because she's going to do it regardless, so we might as well do it together.
Thank you, Dana. Hold on, okay?
Thank you.
Charlamagne's advice is the worst.
It's
I'm
not.
just saying, if you have those desires of the tongue, she's going to
I
get
don't
that
think
tongue regardless.
when you're in a relationship with
What?
somebody that if anything that they want to do, if you want to do something that makes them uncomfortable, I don't think you should do it.
No
I
way.
don't either. I stay away from it.
Abby.
I don't see how more vagina can make me uncomfortable. I'm
Abby,
sorry.
good morning.
Hey, good morning.
LaLa's here. You need some advice? She's here for you.
Yeah, I'm a shy person, so I don't really like approaching guys and stuff, but it seems like if you don't approach somebody, they're not going to come after you.
Girl, let me tell you something. Prince Charming is not going to be on your doorstep, so you need to go after what you want. Be aggressive. It's 2012. That's what it's about these days.
How do you
I
do
agree.
that without seeming desperate?
When I was single, I don't think I ever seemed desperate, and I would always approach guys if I was interested.
I mean, there has to be
you
a
just
balance,
have to
though. Do
act
women
like-
ever seem like, Charlamagne, if a woman approaches you, does
No,
she ever
it's all
seem-
about the approach. You could start basic conversation and be like, hey, so what's up? Here's my number. Call me sometimes. You don't have to be like, yo, I want to be with you. Come to my house tonight. You don't have to do that. It's all in the conversation.
Girls that have good vagina are confident and secure. Don't follow up Carly Rae Jepsen with that call me maybe. The maybe lets me know that you have whack vagina, okay? It should be call me, period.
You got that,
I
Abby?
just think, Abby, you have to be confident, and your confidence is going to show. And if a guy
Yes.
can show that you're confident, he's going to be attracted to you.
I don't want no insecure pussy.
Well, I
goodness.
didn't mean it like that.
Hold on, Abby, okay?
Yep.
All right, well, that's LaLa. Thank you for the advice, LaLa.
Thanks. I hope it was some good advice.
No, your advice was on point. Charlamagne's
you.
was a little left.
Charlamagne's is hardcore. It's just straight to the.
Charlamagne's advice is for if you want to be in a relationship but do whatever else you want to do outside of that.
And what do you call that, Charlamagne?
Being a man.
Oh, my goodness.
Duh.
It's the Breakfast Club on
What's wrong with
Power
y'all?
105.1. LaLa's here. You want to holler at us?
God.
800-585-1051. It's the Breakfast Club. Let's go. We got Dana on the line. Dana, good morning.
Good morning.
You want to
Good
talk to
morning.
LaLa?
Yes,
Go
I would
ahead.
love to talk to Lala.
Go ahead.
Hi,
Hello.
Lala.
Hey,
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Do you need some advice, Dana?
Yes. So Lala, I have a girlfriend, and she has a really, really bad rap, and I know they say birds of a feather, flock together, or however that goes. And I was wondering, because I know you and Kim Kardashian are also very good friends.
When you say
And so-
girlfriend, do you mean dating girlfriend or a female friend?
No, female friends.
Okay.
Hi, Angela.
Hi.
This is going bad fast.
So, no, I'm definitely talking about just regular friends in the traditional sense.
Does that mean that people look at her like she's
She's a
just
whore.
like her?
Correct, exactly.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah,
first of
and I
all,
want.
we joke around and we have fun, but I'm really starting to get a little tired of people calling her that to me, because if I was calling your friend a whore, you wouldn't like that, would you?
No, I mean.
Exactly. No matter what people's perception are, I know my friend and I know her heart and who she is, and she's not a whore. We're all grown now. I can't be responsible for what people think about other people. I go off of how a person treats me, and she's always been an amazing person to me. So let's start there. As far as your situation is concerned, again, the same thing applies. We are all grown. If your friend has a bad rap, you can't take responsibility for what your friend does. So you shouldn't be grouped in that category because of what she does. You can only be responsible for your own actions. So that's my advice to you.
Thanks
Well,
for
she
your
just
call,
used
Dana.
it as an example.
You got real Brooklyn just now.
Sorry.
God,
you
damn.
got your straight
But I tried
razor
to
on
be
you?
nice.
Where's your straight razor?
Right.
And that's LaLa, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Breakfast Club on Power 105.1.
Thank you.
Loyal friend.
Power 105.1 is the Breakfast Club. LaLa is here. 800-585-1051. Now, you're doing something special for your fans,
I am.
right?
I'm
What's
doing
this?
a fan appreciation, because I just think in life you should always let people know when you appreciate them, and don't ever take people for granted. So I'm going to do a huge dinner for 50 fans, and then there's going to be one kind of grand prize winner that I take shopping for clothes and shoes and just make it really, really fun and fan appreciation. So people can email lalaparty2012@gmail.com. That's lalaparty2012@gmail.com. And just tell me how you have inspired someone or what inspires you. It's all about inspiration and being positive, because I just think that's what it's all about. It's enough negativity around us. I'm celebrating the positive.
Now I have a question. The grand prize winner.
Yes.
Do they get to go shopping wherever they want, or like
They get to
how's
go
this
shopping where I
happening?
go shopping.
Okay, so where you
Yes.
go shopping?
Yes.
On what day, though? Because some days you go shopping at Christian Louboutin, and then I'm sure some days you go
Target.
to Target.
I'm going to make sure that they get some really nice stuff.
Now, you
What's
can't
the
take their
limit? Is
clothes
there a
back
limit?
now. I've seen you
Got
keep
the-
the tags in some clothes sometime and take them back. You can't take their clothes back. Like.
I see she's done that.
Have you done that, LaLa? LaLa's from New York, so she probably did.
How are those Knicks doing this season?
Is there a limit, LaLa, to how much they can spend? How's that happening?
Of course there's a limit. What the hell? Of course there's a limit, but I'm going to still make it fun. A great pair of shoes, a great outfit, call it a day. But
I'm
the
gonna
dinner's
try to
going to
win.
be amazing, too. It's for 50 people. So it's lalaparty2012@gmail.com. Just some inspiring stories. Who inspires you? How have you inspired somebody? I want to keep it real
That's a
positive.
dope story. I think the Breakfast Club needs to be a
I'm
part
gonna
of that.
enter.
You guys can come.
Is
It'll
it
be
for
fun.
women only, or
No, for everybody.
Okay.
That's gonna suck to get a nice pair of Louboutins, a nice dress, and got to go back to the projects. That's
You'll be
No, I
happy.
think you know what, LaLa. I think that's a great thing that you're doing.
I think
I
so,
love
too.
that. I would love for us to do something like that.
Because I always tell people it's true. Like, you have to let people know when you appreciate them. Sometimes we forget to tell people when we appreciate them, and that's bad. You know, always remember, don't take people for granted, man.
Like you wouldn't be where you are without the people that support you.
100%. And everybody has had to have somebody help them to get to where they are.
Who inspires you? Not easy.
Who inspires me? Yikes, good question. Who inspires me? You know, I'm inspired by like someone like my mother, who just didn't come from much and was able to make, you know, a life for herself and make opportunity for me, and always supported me. Like when I was a teenager saying I'm moving to LA to be on the radio, and I had never been to LA before. She's like, go do your thing. And she never held me back. And I just, you know, I'm inspired by someone like her. I'm inspired by everyday, ordinary, regular people in a sense, because sometimes celebrities get held to this high regard, but they have 10 assistants and stylists and this, and how do they do all this? Well, you have a whole team helping you. What about the everyday person that's making it happen on their own without, you know, all these people to do everything for them? We need to celebrate people like that.
Absolutely.
Yes, you can be inspired by single mothers who are
Yes.
raising their children and putting them before
And
everything
dads
else.
that are being a part of their kids', you know, life. I remember having this conversation with Dice where she's like, well, that's his dad. He's supposed to do that. Yeah, you're supposed to, but so many dads out there don't. So we do have to give credit to fathers when they do step up to the plate and hold it down for their families and their children.
Is your son playing sports now?
Yes, he is.
What is he playing?
He plays baseball and basketball.
Baseball and basketball.
Yes.
Is it a lot of pressure on him because it's like you got to play like his dad? You know,
It is a little bit of pressure, and I'm starting to see it now for the first time. He's only 5, but when he plays, you know, I'm watching people kind of gather around to watch, and I'm like, he's 5 years old.
Like,
you
leave
know,
him
just
alone.
give him a second. It is a little bit of pressure, and I feel like no matter what I do, he's going to have to deal with that for his life. I mean, he's going to have to. I tried my best by not, Mello and I tried our best by not giving him Mello's name, by not naming him Carmelo Anthony because of that reason.
He's still his
But
son.
He's still his son. And there's
He's
no
still
way-
little Mello.
And there's no way around it.
Right. Does his dad go to the games?
Yes.
That's the toughest part right there.
Yeah, that is. That's tough too. But
Damn
yeah,
it,
he
man.
goes.
And the fan appreciation thing is just for New York people, right?
For New York-based people, of course. I'm sorry, I can't fly in everybody, but we'll start it this way. If it does well, maybe we'll expand and do something anything outside of New York, Jersey, Connecticut.
Okay, and that's LaLa Party 2012 at gmail.com. One
Yes.
more time.
LaLa
if you want to
Party
enter to win, just
2012 at
LaLa
gmail.com.
Party 2012 at gmail.com. All you got to do is send in your inspiring stories, maybe something that inspired you, or how
who
you're an
inspires
inspiration.
you, or how you're an inspiration. Anything positive could just be a positive story.
Right.
Okay. Well, LaLa's here. We appreciate you hanging. Anytime you're in New York, you
I
can come
have the
through. This
best
is like
time
your,
here. I have to tell you guys, I honestly have the best time here. And
You're the
gonna
fifth
stop
member.
scaring people away. You're going to start being nice, man. It's time for a
Do you
change.
know how many people we can't have on the show because of
Let's start naming them.
Barack Obama said it's time for a change.
Kim
Barack
Kardashian
Obama.
won't come up here. Sierra won't come up here.
Yes.
Drake won't come up here.
Okay.
Future.
Future won't come up here.
And let the record show we are still the #1 hip hop morning show in New York
That's
City.
great,
Without
and
all
I
of
give
those
you
guests.
guys all the accolades, but still, at the end of the day, people need a platform to promote their music, and you shouldn't
Very true.
scare people away.
You're absolutely right.
And
Lara.
another thing is, if you want answers from people, let them come in here and speak for themselves. Let them actually come in here and be able to defend themselves and talk about why they feel away or why you feel away about them. But don't scare them so they don't even come through the door.
But we had Miguel on the show. Miguel spoke about all of that. He spoke about how people always thought he was gay.
And then the next
how he
And
week-
then
not
as soon as
gay.
he's not
in.
here.
No, that's because he performed for us, and he had on he had on purple pants, purple tight pants.
Prince will.
I was
purple
about
pants all
to
the
say,
time.
what about Prince?
He had velvet on his microphone.
Prince, I'm sure, had velvet on his microphone too.
Let him be an
Listen,
artist.
I like Miguel. I think he's dope, and he'll be here next week.
Yeah, let him be an artist.
He'll be here next Monday. Actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
Can't
Adorn is one of my favorite records to have sex to.
Thank you for not disrespecting any of my friends today.
All right. Well, it's the Breakfast Club on Power 105.1. Miss LaLa.
Thank you.